morning and welcome to Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Kim Best, your host.
That's right, and I'm Wayne Alley. Hello. And I'm glad you're here. You know, today is December 12th of 2012. That means today is 12/12/12.
Yes, it is.
How about that?
Yes, it is. 12/12/12.
And so what are we going to do about it? Nothing. So
just enjoy it.
That's right. Today at 10 o'clock at the Senior Center, 10 a.m. this morning at the Senior Center, the Senior Christmas Party gets underway at 10 a.m. today.
That's right.
It'll be right there at the Senior Center. Plenty of space, plenty of parking space as well. Head on over there at 10 o'clock this morning. Just have a good time. They're going to have light refreshments with coffee, and that's at the beginning of the program, and a holiday dinner from Wages at the end of the program. Homeschool Children's Group, run by Tammy Hill, will provide the music and the entertainment. Each senior will receive a gift, and there will be free door prizes as well. And we hope that you're able to attend. 731-1595 is a good number.
And if you have not been to the Senior Center, you definitely need to try it.
That's what I meant to say. 731-1591.
It is a beautiful facility. It's amazing what all they offer.
919-731-1591. If you have any questions, call Aaron.
That's right.
All right, there we go. Thank you for that correction there. Okay, what do you have?
Well, let's see who's on the show today.
That's a good idea.
On the show today is the Beef Backer Award.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to see this. Yeah, that's, I attended that. That was Monday. I went over there and did some videotaping over at Carl & Shell's. Boy. Okay.
Let's see.
What else do we have?
The Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation, Meg was on, and she was telling us about quite a few things happening downtown and some gift items that they have to offer.
Okay.
So you definitely want to hear that. And then last but not least, we had a Master Sergeant here.
Senior Master.
Senior Master Sergeant was here.
Bender.
That's right, Bender. He was here to talk about the 916th Refueling Wing at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, and he is a recruiter for the Air Force Reserves.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. He's a supervisor, and he had all kinds of fantastic information to tell us, and he explained a lot more about what recruiters do, more about the 916th, and so you'll want to stay tuned.
He also explained how easy it is for the right person to become a member of the reserves.
He sure did.
There you go. You want to watch that. Okay, let's see what else we have here.
Let's see.
You know, this time of year, and we're going to have Dr. Stephen Peters on from Cherry Hospital to talk about this, but this time of year particularly, depression plays a big role in a lot of people's lives, especially the elderly during the holidays. Well, this Friday at 2 o'clock, Carolyn Robertson will do a presentation on depression in the elderly, especially during the holidays. Now, the program will be held at the Senior Center at 2001 East Ash Street, Goldsboro, and a question and answer period will follow the program. The program is free, open to the public, and for information, call Aaron McAuliffe at the Senior Center. But again, this is very important. If you or someone you know may be suffering, who may be elderly, suffering from depression this time of year particularly, it's a very serious problem. A lot of people discount it, just diminish it to thinking that it's not anything to worry about. Well, it is. It is a very serious problem. Depression during the holidays especially. Call Aaron McAuliffe or just go this Friday, 2 o'clock at the Senior Center on East Ash Street.
It's great that they're offering seminars and programs like that because there are so many different concerns, especially with our seniors.
Yes, indeed.
And Erin is very aware and very on top of that and very acute to all those type things.
She is right on top of all those things. Okay.
Well, let's talk about some of the other things that are happening locally, if I can see them.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hope you can.
I know. Guess what? Guess who's coming to the Paramount Theater that we haven't talked about recently? Other than Nicholas Cole. Other than Nicholas.
Okay, I have not a clue.
The Embers.
Get out of here.
The Embers are coming on December the 17th. It's I Love Christmas Music show that says, let the Embers get you grooving this holiday season. This show benefits the Empty Stocking Fund. You can get tickets or find out additional information at GoldsboroParamount.com. You can also call 919-778-2211. The Embers, and it's amazing what you can see with glasses.
The Embers, one of the most popular groups in North Carolina, of course, a beach music group that's been together for many years, and actually they have local ties to Goldsboro.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And they're just, it's an outstanding group.
So that's December the 17th.
There you go. I
Paramount
love beach
Theater.
music.
Me too.
I love beach music, and I love Christmas music too. So there you go.
Well, and for it to also benefit the Empty Stocking Fund, that makes it even nicer.
That makes it even nicer. You're
It
right
certainly
about
does.
that. We've got a new kind of turkey shoot, it says, at the American Legion Rider Turkey Shoot. That's on Highway 117 South at Post 10, or is it Post 11? I'm sorry, guys. It's the American Legion Post on 117 South. All right. It says a new kind of turkey shoot. What they provide the guns, and they're 10 identical guns, $4 per round. It's fun for all, fair and square. Prizes include turkeys and gift cards and cash and more. Free chili and cornbread. Oh boy, cornbread. Woo.
That's nice.
And chili. The American Legion Canteen available for drinks and adult beverages as well. This is all going to be held on this Friday evening, beginning at 7 p.m., going until 10 p.m. at the just past the Wayne Regional Agricultural Fairgrounds, Wayne County Fairgrounds on 117 South, below the Marmac area. There's going to be all kinds of stuff, lots of drawings. Families, all families are welcome. The turkey shoot offering all kinds of great prizes. It's fast-paced, no long wait. So if you think you're good, let me see what you got at the American Legion Rider Turkey Shoot that's coming up this Friday, beginning at 7 p.m. at the American Legion Hut Post on Highway 117 South.
And Wayne, tomorrow at the Arts Council, they're doing something a little bit unique. It's called silhouette cuttings.
Oh.
It's a wonderful way to have a silhouette or the side view of your child or your loved one, and you can frame it and give that as a gift for holiday season. And that's something that you can keep forever.
That's a great idea.
That is a very good idea. Let's see if there's a cost associated with that. Let's see, you get 2 copies for $32, or you can get 1 copy for $12. On-site framing is also available. You can go on the website, artsinwayne.org, or you can call 919-736-3300 to find out more about it. That's tomorrow from 3 till 7 p.m. at the Arts Council.
All right. Thank you very much there, ma'am. All right, let's see what we have today. I went out to a local restaurant here the other afternoon and
they're a relatively new restaurant here in town.
Relatively new. They've been in
About a
the
year.
eastern North Carolina area for quite some
Yes.
time, and they, at the same time, relatively new to Wayne County. But man, do they do good stuff here. And here you're going to hear all about it, as they are the recipient of the Beef Backer Award. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Eileen Coit, Agricultural Extension Agent with Wayne County Cooperative Extension. I'm here at Carl and Shell's Grill Room with Miss Ashley Herring. And Ashley, tell us about why we're here today.
Well, we're here on behalf of the North Carolina Cattlemen's Beef Council to present the North Carolina Beef Backer Award. And this award is designed to recognize a restaurant who does an excellent job serving beef and menuing beef and promoting beef.
That's excellent. I'm really excited about this. We also have some other guests with us today. We have Mr. Eddie Pitzer, who is with Wayne County Cattlemen's Association. He is our county president. We also have Mr. Ralph Glaylock, who is our current vice president of the North Carolina Cattlemen's Association, here to present the award. And also with us, County Extension Director, Mr. Kevin Johnson, is here. And then our guests of honor, of course, are Ms. Michelle Lewis, Ms. Gracie Lewis, and Mr. Carl Lewis of Carl and Shell's Grill Room.
Eddie, you'll help me out. Carl?
Yes, sir.
On behalf of the North Carolina Cattlemen's Association, we'd like to present this Beef Backer Award to you and your wife for such an excellent job of promoting our product, making consumers happy, makes both the end of our industry work well. We're certainly proud of you and your family and appreciate everything you do.
Thank you so much. I certainly appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Carl. Thank you for all that you've done. And I hear that you also have a pretty famous grilling sauce.
We do.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
You must be talking about the John Boy and Billy grilling
That's
sauce.
right.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly.
We've been doing that actually for 18 years now. So,
Wow.
and it goes great on beef also. So it's not just pork product for that thing. It's all beef. That's what we like to use it for. So.
Wonderful. I've heard a lot about it. I've heard you on the air before with John Boy and Billy.
Oh, well, great. Sure was. I was up last week with them. Sure was.
Okay, great, great. And I also hear that you guys do some catering.
We do.
Is that right?
Sure do.
Okay.
We'll do whatever you
Tell us
want
a
if
little
it
bit
comes
about
to food.
that. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so tell us a little bit about your menu, your hours of operation, and where you're located.
Right, we're at 702 Corporate Drive, which is on the service road off of Highway 70 in Goldsboro. We serve certified Angus, filet, and ribeyes. We hand cut the ribeyes to your specs at your table, and we also serve a grilled chicken breast. We have a full salad bar, and feature our twice baked mashed potatoes or baked potatoes, as well as sauteed mushrooms or sauteed onions to go along with your dinner. We're open 7 days a week. We open every day at 5 p.m. We're open until 9 Sunday through Thursday and 10 o'clock on Fridays and Saturdays. We do have a Facebook page. We have a website, www.carlandshells.com, and we also have a Carl and Shells Grill Room app for iPhone or Droid. If you'll just search Grill Room, you should be able to find us there.
Wonderful. That sounds great. Well, I have personally been in and eaten here and thoroughly enjoyed my meal. So I would encourage folks to come check it out, especially now that we're famous.
Absolutely.
Beef Backer winners.
Thank you very much.
And again, I'm Eileen Coit, livestock agent with North Carolina Cooperative Extension Service here in Wayne County. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome back to Wayne Goldsboro Television.
And you know, you can see this program every day, of course, at 7 o'clock, hello. But it also repeats at noon, if you missed something on today's program, at noon, and then again. Or if you want to call all your friends and say, guess what I saw on Channel 10? We'll call, and then tell them it's going to be on again at noon. And then it'll be on again at 5:30. And then at sometime during the evening, either 8 p.m. or 11 p.m., depending on the day of the week.
That's right. It's also available on YouTube, and on the weekends, of course, it runs the best of the shows from that week.
That's right.
And we do want to remind you, this is a partnership between Wayne County and the city of Goldsboro.
That's right.
To run the channel here to provide local information to you about what's happening all over our community.
That's exactly right. And a quick reminder that the Toys for Tots boxes are in place, and they have been for some time. If you have not bought or donated the toy to Toys for Tots, the drive will end on the 15th, and I think that is Saturday. Saturday's the last day. The drive will accept gifts, toys for tots through Saturday. All gifts that are received will be dispersed to the needy Wayne County children. All right?
Well, guess what, Wayne?
What?
Wayne County Public Schools have named their Principal of the Year.
Have they really?
They have,
Who
and the
is it?
recipient
Yes?
is Miss Carol Artis. And she is the principal at North Drive Elementary School.
Great.
That's right. She's a part of the Wells Fargo North Carolina Principal of the Year program.
Well,
So welcome and congratulations.
That's right. Welcome. Way to go, Principal Artis.
That's right. Carol Artis.
That's fantastic. Well, today, December 12th, is Poinsettia Day. Some say poinsettia.
And some say
Some-
poinsettia.
Some say poinsettia. That's right. Of course, some say potato, and some say potato.
Potato. Oh, hadn't heard it quite
Or
like that.
potato.
Yes.
Some say asparagus. Some say asparagus.
And the list goes on and on.
Well, we could go on all day with that, but we won't. But today is also Poinsettia Day, marking the day of the birth of Dr. Joel Poinsett, this day, 1799. He actually found the plant in Mexico and brought it back to the U.S. It's been very popular, particularly around Christmas time. In this part of the world, it is not a perennial. It is an annual, but, you know, diehards try to get it to grow year-round.
That's right.
And it's a
right.
beautiful plant.
Yes, it is. It adds a whole lot of beauty to your home or whatever environment you put it in.
Certainly does. Today is also National Ambrosia Day. It's also Gingerbread House Day and other things as well day. I just made that last one up
Did you?
because I thought I had more. than I did.
Okay, let's
Okay,
see.
what else do we have?
Well, let's see.
Oh, I want to remind people
Yes.
about the landfill and the convenience centers where you take your recyclables. Now, the landfill schedule for the holidays. For Christmas week, the landfill will be closed Christmas week, the Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Will be open Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday. And then we'll be closed Sunday. We'll be open Monday and then closed on New Year's Day, Tuesday. You got that?
Goodness, I couldn't repeat all that.
I know I can't either, so I won't. So if you didn't get all that, you'll have to guess, I guess. But no, but
You can go to the website.
yes, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That's Sunday, Monday, and then Christmas Day closed, and then open through Saturday beyond that, and then close that Sunday and open Monday, and then close New Year's Day. There you go. That's not hard.
There you go. Well, Wayne, we want to invite everybody to treat themselves to a holiday classic film at the Paramount Theater. It's a Wonderful Life. The movie will be shown at the Paramount Theater December the 18th at 7 p.m. You can purchase it. Nope, it's free of charge.
Is it free?
It's free of charge. Let me make
Whoa.
sure. Yep, doesn't cost a thing. December the 18th, every time a bell rings, an angel sings and gets its wings. Treat yourself to a nostalgic evening with us at this classic holiday film, they say.
But you know, you don't really know that whether or not Clarence is going to even get
I
his wings or not,
know.
because he's a little different. Clarence is a little bit different, so you don't really know if he's going to get his wings or not. You'll have to go and find out.
Check it out on December the 18th, Paramount Theater.
That's right. That's a great movie. Okay, what's up?
Let's see who's up next. We have Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation. Meg GERNAAT's with us. She's the promotions coordinator, and she's going to tell us what's happening downtown Goldsboro. Hi, good morning, and welcome to WGTV Today. I'm Kim Best, your host, and joining me today is Meg GERNAAT with Downtown Goldsboro Development Corporation. Hi, Meg.
Hello.
Well, you have brought all kinds of goodies with you today.
I have.
That the DGDC sells. You all have so many great gift ideas and items that would be great stocking stuffers and gifts for the holidays. So
We
tell us
do.
what you have.
Well, we have every year that we've done forever, we
Yes.
have the holiday ornaments.
And they're so beautiful.
They are. And they come in a really nice case, it's velvet, and this year the ornament is of the Wayne County Veterans
Can
Memorial.
you turn it around and
Yeah.
show it to us?
This is our ornament. This is the
Yeah.
case it comes in.
Yeah.
And it also comes with a little authenticity certificate.
Okay, what all do you have? What buildings? I know it's replicas of various buildings,
we have-
typically all over the community.
We still have quite a few left. We've got City Hall, the old fire station, the Magnolia Tree, and people can find all of the ones we've got left on our website.
Oh, great.
So
Okay.
they're still for sale. These are $15 each, but our old ornaments are all $10 each.
So 10 or either 15.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else do I see over there?
Our 2013 Downtown Goldsboro calendar.
It is so pretty, too.
It is, and it's wonderful.
These are pictures that local people have taken of local things downtown and all over our community, but mainly downtown, correct?
Yes, we hosted a photo contest earlier this year in the fall and asked people to submit photos of downtown Goldsboro, and then of all the photos submitted, the Goldsboro Area Photography Club picked 12 to be our top photos for the calendar. So you look at this and you see everybody's really artistic eye.
Right.
So it's really nice, but they really have captured
Why
downtown
don't you show us
Goldsboro.
a few pictures through there?
Yeah. Let's
Starting
see.
January. And show
So
us a
January
couple.
we've got Norfolk Southern at Goldsboro. So it's the water tower with the
Oh,
train coming
beautiful.
through. It's gorgeous.
And like I said, these are local people, local photographers that are just out and about finding beautiful things they see in our community.
Yeah.
And look at that. That's the memorial.
the Veterans Memorial. At
I
night.
bet I know who took that one.
Yes. And we've got the Torero's wall, which
Oh,
is very
yes.
colorful.
Uh-huh.
There are just so many great photos in here. And if someone is like, well, I don't know if I want that, I want to see all the photos, they can find it on our website.
So you can look at every single photo
Yep.
on the website.
They
And
can-
how much are the calendars?
These are $20 each.
Okay.
And they can look at all the photos, and they can also see all of the photos that weren't selected as well.
but
so
that were submitted.
yes. So
Wonderful.
everybody's photos on the DGDC website.
Great. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, if people want more information, they go to your website.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us what the website is?
It's www.dgdc.org.
Wonderful. How about a phone number?
919-735-4959.
Well, Meg, downtown has some great new stores and restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why it's important for people to shop local and shop downtown.
The downtown restaurants and businesses really is downtown's livelihood. Without them, downtown would not be anything. I'm often surprised when I go into the different stores of how much variety is downtown.
Mm-hmm.
We've got clothes, we've got shoes, We've got the new and old store is great because they've got a little bit of everything, and you can find even some vintage pieces that you can't find elsewhere in town. You know, we've got furniture downtown. You know, there's salons, so if someone needs a gift certificate or you want to get some fancy shampoo or hair products.
Some florists.
Right, and if you are a do-it-yourselfer, which I am, I love going into Habitat for Humanity because they have so many items in there that you can, you know, purchase that are really inexpensive, and you can turn it into your own masterpiece.
Absolutely. Wayne and I were just in there recently. We had a great time, but I was surprised by all the things, even upstairs, the windows and the doors and the sinks and the things that are for sale that you can refurbish a house. There's just so many different things and opportunities right there in that one store.
There is. I love going in there because, you know, with all the do-it-yourself websites now, you can find so much inspiration, and you can get off pretty cheap for the holiday season and make great gifts.
You're exactly right. Well, people don't often purchase restaurant gift cards for friends and family, but how can people go about doing that?
You know, if you know somebody who spends every morning at the Getaway Cafe getting a latte or something, or, you know, they go out once a week downtown to a restaurant to eat, you know, there are oftentimes I have people in my life where I'm like, I have no idea what to get this person. It's a great gift because you know they're going to use it, and they can even bring family or friends to go with them. So just head downtown and grab a gift card to a restaurant.
Well, how can people find out a list of all the different restaurants and businesses that are downtown?
If they visit our website, again, it's www.dgdc.org. There's a list there, and they're categorized. They've got the phone numbers and the hours of operation. And if there's ever, you know, if they ever have questions about what's downtown or they can't find something, they can always call our office.
Well, Meg, what other events and things? Have you got anything else happening downtown?
We've got our trolley tours. They run.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, they run through the 18th of December, and they're from 6 to 8 p.m. every Tuesday.
Wonderful. Anything else going on, or are we going to hold off until January?
Well, we've got our entire downtown events list is on the DGDC website as well. So it's one-stop shop. People click there. They can see all the events going on throughout downtown.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing. We'll look forward to seeing you in about a month.
Well, thank you.
All right. That's what's happening downtown Goldsboro.
Now we're back on WGTV today. That's Wayne Goldsboro Television. And Kim, it was on this day, and I thought this thing had been around a lot longer, but the U.S. Patent Office on this day in 1899, I know it sounds like a long time ago.
Yes, it does.
But in this case, it really wasn't. When the U.S. Patent Office issued to a guy named George Grant of Boston his invention for the golf tee. The tee, 1899. I would have thought that thing had been around much longer, as old as golf is. Well, prior to this, they had the golf, they didn't have the T, of course, they had the S, and then before that, the R. Okay, that's a joke. That's a bad one.
Did it actually just, the ball sit on the ground before then?
Ball sat on they built up a little mound of dirt prior to that.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right. That's 1899. Also this day, in 1957, a disc jockey in Oregon was fired for violating the radio station's ban against playing Elvis Presley's White Christmas. Conservative religious groups didn't think Elvis was righteous enough to sing Christmas songs, which was baloney. Thank you. Passengers on a plane hijacked to Cuba this day, 1968. You ever heard of John Ritter, the guy that was on one of the stars of Three's Company? His dad was a very famous country western star and movie star named Tex Ritter. Oh, very famous.
Yeah.
You remember Tex Ritter. Okay. Tex Ritter was on that plane that was hijacked to Cuba, 1968. The plane returned. Nobody was injured, and the hijacker got off the plane and stayed in Cuba. Good for him. Also on this day, a birthday for Dionne Warwick.
How old is she?
She is 72 today, and guess what?
What?
That's not really her name. Her name is Warwick, 2 R's. As we have many of those here in Wayne County. That's her real name.
Right.
But a contract, when her first contract was written, they misspelled her name.
And it's been that way ever since.
Been that way ever since. She liked it and kept it. It stuck. She's 72 today. Sheila E., the singer's 53 today. One of my favorites, Connie Francis, is 74, Where the Boys Are, and all that other stuff. She's 74. Gymnast Kathy Rigby.
Oh, yes, I remember her.
Yes, she is great. She is 60 today.
Always been a big gymnastic fan.
She's about that tall. You know that?
They all are, or typically they are very short girls.
Right.
Very strong.
She's very talented. Very funny, too.
Yep. Well, let's see what else is happening. Of course, we have a very jazzy Christmas featuring Nicholas Cole on the 22nd at 8 p.m. at the Paramount Theater. It's an evening of jazz and Christmas music. Let's see. Oh, and he has several local vocalists that will be joining him.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Mr. Wayne Alley here will be emceeing the event and hosting.
What can I say? I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited about this. He is such a talent.
He is. He was talking with us recently and said, you know, he started playing the piano at age 3, and that's when he started falling in love with jazz at a very, very young age. And he loves all music, and he plays on the piano many different genres, but he has a tendency to go right back to jazz. That's his love.
It's really funny. He loves pop. He loves...
And big country fan.
Big country fan. He loves country music, and he loves all sorts of modern music.
Oh, yes.
But his favorite is jazz. He always goes back to that, and he is such a talent. And I hope you go to the program.
That's right.
You're really
December the
gonna enjoy
22nd,
it.
8 p.m. Tickets are still on sale at the Paramount Theater.
Yeah, at the Paramount.
You can get them actually in the box office, or you can get them online as well.
Exactly right. On January 17th,
Yes.
guess
What's
what?
happening?
We're going to have a blood drive,
Where are we having it?
and so are you.
Okay.
The city and the county are challenging
That's
each other.
right.
Oh boy.
That's right.
There is going to be a big blood drive challenge between the city employees and the county employees. All right, so if you're a county employee and you've got 3 or 4 gallons extra blood, we can use your help here, okay? All right, anyway, details on that coming up.
Oh, yes. And
That's
that was
gonna be fun.
December the 17th.
No, it's January 17th. I'm just trying to give everybody
I
enough.
thought that's what it was. I thought, well, did it change?
Did I say December? I meant January.
Okay, January.
January
Mark your
17th.
calendars, city and county employees.
So eat plenty of blood food here, okay, county employees, and let's get built up here.
City employees.
Hey, watch it. Hey, okay.
Oh, if you want to find good artwork, or if you want to find a great gift, you can go to the Arts Council. They have their art market.
Oh,
Art
yeah.
market right there inside the Arts Council. Make sure you
right.
stop by and check it out. Gifts start as inexpensive as $2 and go all the way up. And they have jewelry, scarves, painted furniture, beautiful artistic paintings, of course, hand painted by local artists. And the list goes on and on. You'll be surprised by what all they have to offer right there. And the money stays right here locally in our community.
Stays right here locally in the community. That's at the corner of John and Walnut Street in Goldsboro, downtown Goldsboro. And I'll tell you, you're going to find a great gift there. You're talking about local
And it's unique.
craft. Exactly, it is unique. And you starting at $2 and going up from there.
That's right. There's not 10 of them sitting on the shelf exactly alike. They're one of a kind.
That's right. All right.
All right, let's see who's coming up next.
I think you talked with...
that's right.
Oh, yeah, you talked with Senior Master Sergeant Bender, the
Yes, I did.
recruiting
Supervisor at the
916th.
916th
Right.
at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. So stay tuned and let's hear what he's got to say. Good morning and welcome to Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Kim Best, your host, and I am pleased today to be joined by Senior Master Sergeant Bender with the 916th here at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. Welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to have you on the show today.
I'm glad to be here.
Can you tell us, number one, what you do for the 916th?
Well, I'm the senior recruiter over there. I supervise 5 recruiters that recruit to fill the needs of the 916th.
Perfect. Can you tell us what the mission of the 916th is?
Yes, they're air refueling wings, so their airplanes fly with a large amount of fuel on them to fuel other planes in the air that need fuel to continue their missions.
I have actually had the honor of being a part of that experience and went up on a refueling airplane, and I tell you what, it was an experience of a lifetime.
Yes, awesome.
Actually laying in the belly of the plane and watching it refuel a jet was amazing.
Yes, ma'am.
It's something I'll never forget. You all do is such a fantastic job, and we are so lucky to have 2 wings right here in our community.
Yes.
So tell us how you do, in more detail if you don't mind, how the 916th supports the 4th Fighter Wing.
Well, we support the 4th Fighter Wing by refueling the air. I mean, we get called on missions to go out and support the 4th Fighter Wing and other wings as well. Our airplanes are flying all month long.
Wonderful. Well, let's talk about, so you're the senior recruiter. Let's talk about what your recruiters do and where they go and how they get the people that they're recruiting.
Okay, well, we have 2 markets that we recruit for. One is called our non-prior service market. They're the people that have never been in the military before. And one of the key points with them is they have to enlist with us before their 35th birthday. And they Our recruiters go find them in schools, in the community, at job fairs, career days, those types of venues. And in our prior service market, we can find them through bases like active duty. When those folks separate from active duty, we have a recruiter that has a briefing for them that can explain the options about the Air Force Reserve to them as they separate, so they can affiliate with us. We have recruiters that go to other components bases like the Marines and the Army and the Navy, and we visit with those members and again explain the options of them joining the Air Force Reserve.
So once someone has come to you or one of your recruiters and has expressed interest in being a part of the Air Force Reserve, what kind of qualifications would a person need?
They would sit down with the recruiter and review the qualifications. The basic ones are age. Like I said, the non-priors have to enlist before they turn 35.
Right.
The prior service people, they have to be able to accumulate 20 good years before they turn 60. So there's some math involved there. There is also height and weight and medical qualifications, law violations and such like that. So they just sit down with the recruiter and they review the basic eligibility, and if all sounds good there, they take it to the next step.
Can you tell us what that next step is?
If they need to take the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery Exam, which is called the ASVAB for short, they would get set up through the recruiter to go to the Military Entrance Processing Station to take that, and then also the military physical. If it's a prior service applicant that happens to have current ASVAB and medical qualifications, we just got to gather those documents and then proceed towards the accession of that member.
So that ASVAB test that we were discussing, that is a test that measures not necessarily what you know, but what you have the aptitude to learn. Is that correct?
That's true. So it's a very good test for people to take to also see what they're interested in and not just what they know.
So it's a good balance and a good way to figure out exactly all the different jobs that you all offer, where you would fit in the best.
Yes.
That's what that job is, or that's what the test is specifically looking for and being able to measure. Is that correct?
Yes, and it the ASVAB is broken down in for the Air Force anyway in 4 different components: mechanical, administrative, general, and electric. So those components are used to determine whether or not somebody would have the probability of passing that school if they were selected to go to that type of school.
Oh, wow.
So it helps set that member up for success. We're not going to send them to a school that it looks like they probably would not be able to make it through.
So a person that has taken this test, they also are required to take some type of basic training or a physical test?
Yes. Well, the physical test we don't do. They take a military physical, which is kind of like a extended sports physical. They review that members or that applicant's medical history and questionnaire, and then they send them to the MEPS station, and the MEPS doctors there give them a physical to make sure that it looks like they qualify for military duty. And then a non-prior service person from that point would go down to basic training in San Antonio, Texas. That duration is 8.5 weeks. And then from there, and at basic training, they learn all kinds of stuff, marching and drill and ceremony. They take a physical fitness test there, which would involve running and push-ups and crunches.
And they're there how long?
8.5 weeks.
8.5 weeks.
And then from there, they graduate. They have an awesome graduation, very eventful for the families if they can go. And then from that moment, they go on to their technical training school. And that's where they're going to learn their Air Force Reserve job. And that's going to be more like a VOTEC school where they're going to get the hands-on training and learn that. And one of the nice things I'd like to mention about our basic training and tech school is it's all college accredited. So these members are going to earn college credits while they're at this training.
Is that unique to the Air Force Reserve?
Yeah, well, it's unique to the Air Reserve, or I mean the Air Force components. The Air Force Reserve, the Air Force, and the Air National Guard all get college credited credits through the Community College of the Air Force.
Okay, well, when a person is obligates themselves and commits themselves to the Air Force Reserve, what kind of time frame commitment are we committing to?
Their initial commitment is 8 years with us, and 6 years is the time that they would have to actually participate, and that means going to basic training, tech school, and then once they graduate from tech school, they would come back and work with us 1 weekend a month.
At the end of their 6 or 8 year commitment, what happens at that point? Can they re-enlist? Do they have the option of coming back and participating again for a length of time?
Yes, that's a good question. At the end of their 6 years, they can choose to continue their service in the Air Force Reserve by just re-enlisting, and then they can keep their time counting towards retirement and keep competing towards promotions and such. But if they do their 6 years and they decide that was all fun and I'd like to not have this commitment anymore, they can just go ahead and get on out.
Now, do you build retirement and those type things through this program?
Yes,
Are they earning?
They earn retirement by what they call a good year. A good year is where they make all of their weekend, their unit training assemblies. And there's a 2-week annual tour that's in the year as well. And as long as they meet that commitment, they're going to have a good year. And if they accumulate 20 good years in the Air Force Reserve, they can earn a reserve retirement.
Wonderful. Well, tell me more about, you all have some type of college credits and a college. Can you tell me a little more about that with the Air Force?
Well, we're the only component that does that. And it started way back when, I think when the Air Force separated from the Army Air Corps back in 1947. The senior enlisted people in the Air Force thought it would be very great to help our enlisted people get college credits. So they took care of all the administrative stuff to make sure we got this all worked out. The Community College of the Air Force, its admin is located at Maxwell Air Force Base in Alabama. That's where they take care of all the
paperwork end of it.
the transcripts, tracking, and all that stuff. But all the tech schools across America, Air Force tech schools, where the applicants and the members go to learn their specialties, are college accredited through them. So there's degreed instructors teaching those classes. And those classes are all set up through the CCF that get a certain amount of credits for a class. For example, learning some type of maintenance, you might earn 15 credit hours in that career field. So then those 15 credit hours would count towards your degree plan.
And that makes you all unique because other phases of military do not offer the
Correct.
the community college of the Air Force or whatever military branch it is.
Yes, ma'am. And whenever you take like a professional military education course, like a leadership course or anything like that, it also counts towards your CCAF degree, and the community college can issue you a 2-year degree.
Now, if you are enlisted right here for Seymour Johnson, where would your classes be held? Are they held on the location of the base, or are they online, or how does that work?
They're held on location of the base.
Okay.
So, for example, when they go to basic training in tech school, they're going to go to classes there. The tech school could be at Lackland, or it could be at Keesler Air Force Base, Mississippi. It could be elsewhere. But wherever that CCF classroom is where they're going to get trained at. They don't have to go online to do it. They're going to be right in the classroom.
Excellent.
The only thing the CCF doesn't teach is your general education classes. So you would get those, you know, through a community college or something like that. But once you get your degree plan complete, you will earn your 2-year degree through the CCF. They'll send you a nice little diploma. They'll even hook it up with a local college if you want to walk.
Oh, that's nice to know. Well, it sounds like you all have a lot of things that make the Air Force unique and an exciting place to be and exciting things to be a part of. And let me just say on behalf of the citizens of Goldsboro and Wayne County, we all are so appreciative of what you do, and we are so honored to have you right here in our community and to be our partners.
Well, thank you. We're honored to be here.
Well, and we appreciate that. We feel very much like it is a partnership. Well, thanks for being on the show today. We appreciate you participating and filling us in on the Air Force recruitment, and we'll look forward to having you back again.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
And again, this is what's happening right here in your community. Welcome to WGTV Today. I'm Kim Best.
And I'm Wayne Alley, and we're here to tell you about a new segment on our program.
We are. It's called Kids Spotlight. We are showcasing youth in our community between the ages of 6 and 18 that are excelling in one of 4 areas, Wayne.
If they're excelling in arts, in academics, in sports, and in
community service.
That's right.
One of those 4 areas, we want to hear about it. We want to showcase our youth. Where can they go, Wayne?
Well, they can go to our websites, and that's waynegov.com or
goldsboronc.gov. And on both the websites, you can find the area that says WGTV. Click on that. Then you'll see Kids Spotlight. If you click on that Kids Spotlight, you'll find information about the program, and there's an application.
That's exactly right. Then when you fill out the application, you hit the submit button and it comes right to us.
It certainly does, and we're all about showcasing youth in our community, excelling and doing great things.
So talk to your teacher. Get your teacher to submit your student's name to WGTV. Go to waynegov.com or go to the city site.
GoldsboroNC.gov. Look for WGTV and submit your application today. This is all for teachers and instructors to submit youth that are doing great things in our community. And welcome back. That was a great interview. I learned so much by interviewing him and finding out more about, number one, what the Air Force Reserve is all about and what the 916th is all about.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great organization. I love the planes. The planes are just, it's amazing how they keep these planes afloat.
Absolutely.
And these, they're the 916th, to me, they're the best in the business. Just the best. They are. Not only keeping those planes afloat, but
the job
to me,
they do.
those guys are heroes. They really are. Those folks are heroes there with the 916th because those planes are in immaculate condition. They keep them in immaculate condition, and any time there is a plane in distress or just needs refueling, they're always there.
They absolutely are.
They're always there.
And you know, our community appreciates and partners with and loves the fact that they are here in Goldsboro. They are a part of our community, both in the 4th Fighter Wing and the 916th. We appreciate what you do.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what, and there's so much more to the reserves.
Absolutely.
And so anybody who's interested and want to know more about it, you can get information.
That's
from
right. The email address was on there, a website, and of
right.
course the telephone number was on the screen.
There you go. All right.
Well, who's on tomorrow's show, Mr. Wayne
well,
Alley?
you know, I'm glad you asked that because I was just looking over that myself. I understand Lynn Williams is going to be with us tomorrow.
She is. Lynn Williams came, and she, of course, is the spokesperson from Mount Olive Pickles, and she's here to talk about something special that happens in Mount Olive on New Year's Eve. Now, imagine what that would be.
New Year's Eve, Mount Olive. Let's see, we got pickles and things that fall. I have no idea.
How about a Mount Olive pickle drop?
Yeah.
A 3.5-foot giant pickle.
Oh, boy.
That is lit up. She's here to talk about what all activities they do with that giant pickle and how it is like, it comes down this pole, and of course everybody's excited, and they light up the town, and that is what they do, but they do it at a different time. They don't do it at midnight. They do it at a totally different time. There's all kinds of activities that happen. So stay tuned to hear what Lynn's got to say.
Well, see, here in eastern North Carolina, people have a lot of common sense. We don't go to bed at midnight. Well, some of us don't anyway. Okay, depends on how old you are, I guess. Depends on your age. Okay, I don't want to go to bed at midnight anymore. Used to. Don't want to. Anyway, the whole thing is that it's a lot of fun.
It's a great celebration.
And the celebration starts at 6.
It starts at 6 and it's over at 7:05.
That's right, because
So be
the
there
pickle
early.
starts dropping at 7, and it's 7:05, because 7 o'clock is midnight Greenwich time.
That's right.
So there you go.
And you know, Lynn's going to tell you much more about how they have gotten national recognition for this pickle drop. So stay tuned for that. We also have Paige Lerner was on with Crime Stoppers to tell us all about how the community can help with crime here in the community, and of course Nicholas Cole himself.
I'm so excited about Nicholas. He's just a great guy. Very talented pianist, musician, recording artist, Nicholas Cole.
That's right.
On the program tomorrow.
That's right. So stay tuned. Be back on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Right, Wayne?
Right, Cam. Until tomorrow at 7 a.m. Tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. We'll be right here. I hope you are here with us.
That's right.
So until tomorrow, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Kim Best, and this is what's happening in your community.